Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, dance.
Man, I tell you what, after that concert, I don't know how much dancing I can do.
I'm all danced out. Okay, we're in here flattening the panels. Man, this panel like here looks so amazing. And some of the stuff on this I forgot we did. We did like a 4-inch body chop to get it to go down on that S10 frame. So now I'm in here trying to smooth all that up.
Stop dressing like this.
Oh my gosh.
I got dressed first.
I got dressed first.
No, I got dressed
I've
first.
been wearing these clothes for 3 days.
He's got you there. All right,
So
yep,
now I know
flattening that out.
If that were true, I would have just lied and said,
4 days.
"Oh, my bad."
Hold
No,
on.
that's not true.
Okay, here we're going to do today. I'm going to do this. This is going to be a video. Let me get my nose. Ooh. No, you can. Okay. Okay, what I want to do is I want to show you. I want to talk about something, and I've never seen a video on this. I've watched a lot of engine building videos, and I want to warn you about when you go to rebuild. If you go to rebuild a small block Dodge motor, this is a warning. I've seen several of these motors get ruined catastrophically. Like as in one mistake, one thing, one pop and done. And here we have, okay, we're building a motor for Seth's truck. Y'all know that we're going to go do the twin turbo V6.
Yep.
This motor over here, Paul, this motor over here is our donor motor. This is our donor motor. We're going to use this block.
Right.
We're going to use this block. We're going to put that crank rods, pistons, everything else in this block, and here's why. This motor here fires up and runs like a top. This motor has good oil pressure. I know the truck that it came out of. It ran like new. It just ran great, right? But here was the mistake that was made. And I want to warn you, if you go to rebuild a small block Dodge LA motor, any like 360s, 318, 5.2s, 5.9s, 3.9s, all these things, right? I want to show you something, and I want to show you why it's so important. Now, when I was a kid, my dad taught me to index all your bolts. But a bolt, you take a bolt out, mark it, let so you know where it's at, right? Is everything all right, son?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, this motor needed a timing chain in it, so the mechanic put a timing chain in it. Fired it up, ran like great. Okay, now this happened to me one time, so I know exactly what happened. I made this mistake. Now I had a guy helping me, and I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus. It was me. I would have done it too, because I didn't know any better at the time. But what happened was I had a 360. Man, it eventually turned out to be a screaming motor. I don't know what that is, like some kind of paper towel or something. It turned out to be a screaming motor, but I had to take it apart and completely redo it, because here's what happened. If you will notice, okay, Seth. Will this go in that hole? Oh, that won't go in there. Let me get a Phillips screwdriver. Here we go. Here we go. Phillips
I need to
screwdrivers.
move my chair anyway.
Okay. When you go to put a bolt in a hole, it's really important to keep track. Now, I've had so many Mopar motors apart that when you hand me a bolt, I can tell you, oh, that's a timing chain cover bolt, or oh, that's a head bolt, or oh, specifically, that's a intake bolt. I mean, I can usually tell a small block Dodge or a big block Dodge bolt and tell you what it is. You can tell an intake bolt. Anyway, you just when you build so many, you get familiar with them. But here's a problem with all of the Dodge motors. When you go to put them, it's so important to index your bolts. If you take the intake off, I know we're bad about throwing bolts in a bucket. Hey, throw all the bolts in a bucket of gasoline, slosh it around and clean them, right?
Right. Do not do that.
Well, if you've been around enough, you can. But here's I'm just gonna give you a warning. What happens is on a lot of these bolts, if you'll see this bolt hole right here,
Yeah.
this bolt hole bottoms out.
Yeah.
This is the bolt out of that hole. I took it out of that motor, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the bolt out of that hole. This is how long the bolt needs to be. It'll go into the timing chain cover and it'll screw into there, right?
Right.
It goes in that far, leaving that much thickness for the timing chain cover, right?
Right.
It technically never hits bottom, right? Now this bolt out of the intake is the right length, and if I put this bolt in that hole, it'll run up, but it won't tighten because it's too long. It bottoms out.
Right.
And I know I'm over explaining this, but I need you, hey son, would you pick the sledgehammer up? But I'm over explaining it, but I need you to understand something. On this bolt, but you notice right here, the bottom, see that bolt bottoms out, right?
Right.
See that top bolt?
Does not bottom out.
Does not bottom out. That bolt runs into a water jacket. You see this right here? See how that goes into a water jacket, right?
Right.
Okay, this bottoms out, I bet you. Now, see
Yeah.
that one don't? That one doesn't. This one does. Okay, this is why you need to index your bolts, because different bolts go into different scenarios, right? Look, this. How long of a bolt can I put in that hole?
Like as long as the block, I guess.
Yeah, as long as it can run right down, through the lifter valley. It doesn't care, right? But here's what happens. You see this bolt right here?
Right.
This bolt. See, this bolt bottoms out.
Mm-hmm.
This bolt, you would think it bottoms out, but it doesn't bottom out.
Okay.
It screws into a water jacket. It bottoms out okay, but see this bottom out.
Mm-hmm.
That's the block.
Right.
You can put this bolt here in that hole. It'll run up and stop, and you can take a cheater pipe and put on it, and you can strip the hole out, or you can break the bolt off. But that's the damage you're going to do, right?
Right. You're not gonna.
But this bottoms out right here, up against number one cylinder. And number one cylinder doesn't have any in sideways integrity, structural integrity sideways.
Right.
So if you put a bolt in that's too long, and that's what happened here, the bolt will run into the cylinder and break through and run into the cylinder. Now, I could, okay, I want you to see something. You see, I'm reaching up inside this cylinder. Here's this, right?
Right.
I'm reaching up inside this cylinder. You see that? That screwdriver runs into the cylinder. Hey, what's up?
Someone needs to call Tony.
I'll call her right back.
All right.
Somebody needs to call her right now.
She keeps calling.
Okay.
Well, if she keeps calling, then.
She keeps calling my phone? Okay, I'll call her right back. Anyway, what happens is, here's your cylinder wall. You have water on one side, hot water on one side, and the crankcase on the other side. And when you bust through this cylinder, all of that hot water right here runs through that hole and fills your oil pan up. And
So it just fills your oil pan
full of water.
Full of water.
And the only way to fix this block is to take it completely apart and have somebody re-sleeve that cylinder. So anyway, this is what I want to say. When you go to put these bolts in, like on all LA motors and these 3.9s, make sure you put the right bolt in this hole. Because if you don't put the right bolt in that hole, you can catastrophically end the engine. Okay, so that's not a how-to, but a watch out for.
Right.
Read your Bible, eat your Wheaties. Don't eat your Wheaties. Take your vitamins, get plenty of sleep. Remember, Jesus is in control and he loves you, man. You got anything you want to say?
be sure to read your Bible and
Click
don't
like and subscribe.
don't stay up too late.
Yeah, get plenty
Yeah.
of sleep. What do you say? Seth, what do you think?
What do I think? I don't know. The key to a happy life: boring cheese and exotic women. Or the key to long life. I mean.
Keep on live. Orange cheese and exotic. Right on. All right. Well, hey, thank you for joining us. Hope you learned something. If you go to build a 318, 360, 273, 318 polyhead, or if you're going to build a 3.9, man, that's something to watch out for. Make sure you keep up, index that hole. All right. God bless you. Peace out.